Hello there, my wonderful little scientists. I am so incredibly happy you're here. Welcome to today's Magical Explainer. We're going to go on a super fun adventure today. So, have you ever looked at a word that was just so incredibly big it looked like a giant scary monster? You know, words like photosynthesis or electromagnetism. Well, don't you worry. Today we are going to learn how to read the absolute biggest words in the entire universe.
Come a little closer. I want to tell you a secret. Do you want to learn a magic trick to read those giant words? I'm going to show you a secret trick that makes reading the biggest, longest science words super easy. And you know the absolute best part? You don't have to memorize a single thing. Nope. We're just going to learn the hidden, secret language that scientists and doctors use every single day. Once you know this secret, well, science just becomes a really fun game.
Okay, let's dive right in. So, big words aren't actually big, scary words at all. They're really just tiny, easy little words glued together. Think about your absolute favorite Lego bricks. You can take a little red brick, right, and snap it onto a little blue brick, and suddenly, boom, you have a bigger toy. Scientists do the exact same thing, but they use word bricks called prefixes, roots, and suffixes. And when we learn what these tiny little bricks mean, the big word just explains itself.
Let's put two of these pieces together for the very first time. Let's look at the giant word hydrophobia. Now, instead of guessing what it means, we're going to break it apart into our two blocks. Step 1. The first brick is hydro, which means water. Splish splash. Step 2. The second brick is phobia, which means fear. And step 3, we snap them together. Water, fear. Fear of water. Look at that. You didn't have to memorize anything at all. You literally just decoded it like a total genius.
All right, moving on to section 1, sizes big and small. Let's look at our first two size bricks. First up, we have micro. Now, whenever you hear micro, I want you to imagine a tiny, squeaky little mouse. Squeak, squeak. Micro means very small, like a microscope. And then we have macro. Whenever you hear macro, imagine a giant, booming mountain touching the clouds. Boom! Macro means large, like looking at the big picture. So we've got tiny, squeaky micro and big, booming macro.
But wait a second. What if something is even smaller? Well, say hello to nano. Can you say nano? Nano is a piece that means something is so incredibly, unbelievably tiny that you actually can't even see it with your own eyes. It means 1/billionth, as small as an invisible atom floating right in the air. So when you see a word like nanotechnology, you instantly know it's about things that are super-duper magically small.
Now for section 2. Is it inside or outside?
We've got two fun new bricks to play with here. The first one is endo. Endo means inside. Can you pat your chest and your arms? Go ahead, pat. You have bones hidden endo inside you. That's called an endoskeleton. Now here's the other brick. Exo. Exo means outside. So pretend to tap on a little beetle's hard, crunchy shell. Tap. Bugs and crabs wear their skeletons on the outside, so it's called an exoskeleton. Endo is inside, exo is outside. See? So easy, right?
And that brings us to section 3, the magic looking glass.
Go ahead and grab your new magic brick, the word scope. Whenever you see the scope brick, it means to see. Remember our tiny mouse brick, micro? Well, a microscope helps you see tiny things. A telescope helps you see things that are really far away, like twinkling stars. And remember endo, which means inside? An endoscope helps doctors see inside things. It's such a beautiful pattern, isn't it?
Now for my absolute favorite brick of all, logi. Logi is the magic brick we use when we love something so much we just have to study it. If we put bio, which means life, with logi, we get biology, the study of life. Geology is the study of cool rocks and the earth, and zoology is the study of all the amazing animals at the zoo. Roar!
So if logi is the study of something, what happens when we change it to logist? Well, just look at this happy little explorer. A logist is simply the super smart, curious person who's actually playing the game and studying the pieces. A biologist or a geologist is just a curious explorer, exactly like you are right now. You are well on your way to being a logist yourself.
All right, section 4. Let's play a word game.
Here is a giant glowing word for you, thermometer. Now, I'm going to be very quiet for just a moment. Look really closely at the word. Don't rush. Can you find the two hidden Lego bricks inside? Take a look.
Did you figure it out?
Let's check it together. Step 1. The first block is thermo, which means heat, kind of like a warm, cozy fire. Step 2. The second block is meter, which means to measure. Step 3. Put them together. A thermometer is a tool that measures heat. You are so incredibly brilliant. You literally just read that huge word all by yourself, just by recognizing the pattern.
Since you're doing so wonderfully, I'm going to quickly show you a handful of shiny new body bricks we can play with. Cyto means a tiny cell. Cardio means your thumping heart. Ba-boom, ba-boom. Neuro means the nerves in your brain. Osteo means your hard bones. And phyto means a beautiful green plant. Just look at all these cool new toys for our toy box.
Let's use 2 of those bricks we just learned. Step 1, grab the cardio brick, which means heart. Step 2, grab the logi brick, which means the study of. Step 3, snap them together. Cardiology, the study of the heart. Look at you go! You just read a giant fancy doctor word without even trying hard.
Let me whisper one more tiny little secret to you. Even in chemistry, which sounds super hard, they just use little connecting bridges between words. Think about holding hands with your friends. Ein means the blocks are holding one hand, ein means they are holding 2 hands, and yine means they're holding 3. See? Even the absolute hardest science in the world just uses little patterns that you can decode.
Okay, my amazing little scientist, it is time for the biggest, most exciting puzzle of the day. I'm going to show you 5 massive, giant science words. I want you to get your decoding brains completely ready. Can you break apart these 5 giant words? Let's take a look.
Let's go through them together. Just look at this pure wonder. Photosynthesis? Photo means light. Synthesis means put together. Making food using light? Hydrology? Hydro is water, logy is study, the study of water. Biotechnology? Bio is life, mixed with technology. Osteocyte? Osteo is bone, cyte is cell, a bone cell. Endothermic? Endo is inside, thermic is heat, heat going inside. Ta-da! Wow, you just conquered 5 massive science words like true scientists.
I want you to always remember this. Science is just a puzzle, and puzzles can be solved. Please remember that science is never, ever something to be afraid of. A giant word is never a monster. It's really just a fun game of beautiful blocks waiting to be played with by a smart, curious kid just like you. As we pack up our toy box for today, I have one final, exciting question for you. What giant word will you decode next?